Should you sell a covered call or should you sell a put? Because I wanted to know. Well, check it out. If you want to know too, watch this video. Now let's start by talking about what is a covered call? What is a put? Here's what a covered call is. Super easy. You already own the shares of stock. You're committing to sell your shares if the price goes higher. You choose the price. You also choose the time frame that you want the contract to be in force. Here's an example. I own 100 shares of Apple at $100 per share. Well, I paid $100 per share, so I wouldn't want to sell them for any less because I don't want to lose money, right? So I sell a $101 call and I set it to expire next Friday. I want to create income on a regular basis because who doesn't like income, right? And I'm paid a premium for making that commitment. I keep that premium no matter what happens. Stock goes up, I keep it. Stock drops down, I keep it. Stock stays where it is, I keep it. If the stock goes higher than 101, I sell my shares at 101. That's cool. I paid $100. So I make the premium, plus I make $1 per share. And then I trade something else next week. If the stock doesn't go higher than 101, that's cool too. I keep the premium and I keep my shares and I sell another call next week and make more money. So selling a covered call is a no-lose strategy. You already have volatility on the stock, so that's nothing new. And you get paid guaranteed income for committing to sell your shares if it goes higher. You can't lose. So that's a covered call, guys. Now let's talk about what selling a put is. Selling a put is a super easy concept also. You're just insuring someone else's stock. Someone else owns a bunch of stock and they don't want to lose all their money if their stock crashes. So they buy insurance from you. You're saying, hey, I'll buy your stock if it crashes. And if it doesn't crash, I don't buy it. But either way, you pay me a premium for making that commitment and I keep it. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's say Apple is trading at $100 per share. And let's say you like the stock Apple. I mean, who doesn't like Apple, right? You choose the price at which you'd be okay buying those shares. Let's say $95, for example. You say this, I'm going to buy your Apple shares, but only if the stock crashes below $95 before it expires. Again, let's say you choose a date of next Friday. If the stock doesn't crash, I don't buy your shares, but either way, I'm going to keep the premium that you're paying me because I'm acting as your insurance company. So the worst case scenario, if the stock crashes, you're buying a stock that you already like on sale. Now here's the caveat, guys. Let's say if it crashes a lot, right? So let's say Apple's at 100, you sell a $95 put, committing to buy 100 shares at 95 if the stock drops. Let's say the stock drops to $70. Oh my gosh, what do? Should you jump off the bridge? No, you shouldn't jump off the bridge. I mean, it is a fact that the stock dropped like a rock, but you already identified that you like the stock. If you like the stock at 100 or 95, you should super like it at $70. As long as nothing important changed with the company. Stocks go up and they go down. That's a normal part of the market. So in that scenario, you would buy those shares at $95. But guess what? If it did drop like a rock like that, in fact, you can sell another put at that lower price. Then if you get assigned those shares, you're just averaging down your cost. Guys, this is not rocket science. You don't have to be good in math. You don't have to be an MIT graduate. You don't even have to have a lot of experience in stocks. Just pick a stock that you like at a price at which you'd be okay buying it. And worst case scenario, you buy a cool stock on sale. Now let's get back to the premise of the video. What's better, selling a covered call or selling a put? What do you think? I'm going to tell you what I think in this video. I think that you should start by selling a put, and here's why. When you sell a put, you keep your money in cash, and you're just saying, hey, I'm promising to buy those shares if the price drops. If it doesn't drop, I don't buy the shares. Either way, I'm going to keep that cash, the premium that you're paying me. If you can drive a consistent revenue stream, while keeping your money in cash, that's way better than owning stock and having the volatility, the fluctuation, the ups and downs, the possible paper losses as you go. That's way better than having paper losses as you go. So what you do, guys, is this. You start step one, selling a put on a stock that you like with a strike price that you'd be okay buying those shares. If the stock drops, you do not panic. You do not jump off the bridge. You buy that stock. You already identified you like it. And again, if you like it at X dollars, you should also like it at lower dollars. It's common sense. Then, if you have to buy those shares, you sell a covered call against those shares. What strike price do you choose? You choose the price at which you bought it for. If you bought the shares at $100, you sell a $100 covered call. If you bought the shares at $95, you sell a $95 covered call. If the stock drops a lot, you might have to wait to sell a call because they might not be worth that much. But then you sell another put and take in money like that. Selling options is the best way to create consistent streams of income for yourself on a regular basis. You don't have to invest with some financial advisor who does not treat your money as good as you would treat your money. That's a fact. And you don't just buy stock. Why would I just buy stock? Okay, cool. It goes up and I see that my value grew on paper or on my computer screen, but can I do anything with that cash? No, not unless you sell it. That's a fundamental problem with stock traders. Why would you do that? Just trade options. Anyway, I hope this video helped. If you like this video, smash the like button. Send it to a trader friend. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I'm putting up a video every single day talking all about all things options, selling puts, selling covered calls, walking through different tickers, giving you guys great trade ideas. I'm having a live event this weekend. If you want to know more, if you don't have a lot of experience trading, you've been wanting to start, or maybe you already started, but you're not sure exactly what you're doing, join my live event this weekend. Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to have the details in the comment section below. Learn options trading, and you just might change your life. Happy trading.